So what I thought we would do is do a really simple soup. And you can add things that you want. You know, some people might want to add some cabbage to this. Here's what we're going to start with first of all. We're going to start with a little oil. Great thing about this too is you can do it day 2, 3 days before. Just have to heat it up, get the thermos heated up, put it in there, and you're gone. Great for the soccer games when it gets a little cold, you know. But what I want to do is I want to get a little flavor first of all in some of the kielbasa. So I got some little pieces of, well, I think they're little pieces of kielbasa that I just want to get a little flavor going in here. Now, the other thing that we're going to do, and it's going to happen quick. This isn't, we're not ready to just cook it all yet. We're just getting a little flavor. We're making the olive oil a little happier. That's all. You know, it was happy, but this kielbasa, it's making it happier. Now, as soon as what we're going to do here, folks, okay? Oh, we missed one. Look at how beautiful that is. You see how lean that is, too? Now, as soon as we get that flavor going here, we're going to take the kielbasa out. Then I'm going to show you another simple deal here. And that is, so can you smell that? You smell how you got that flavor already in there? Oh, yeah, there's a reason for my madness. Now, we're going to add some onions. That's the first thing. A lot of fresh ground pepper. A little bit of salt. Hey, we can add a little essence in here, too. Well, you feel that way, I'll add a little more. All right, so now we got the onion thing going on. So, folks, this is where you can, you know, if you want to add, you know, you could add zucchini at this point if you wanted to. You could add carrot. You could add cabbage, as I said, okay? So, the thing that we're going to do, we're going to add a little bit of butter in here. Look, more butter, the better. Somebody got to help them dairy farmers. It's cold out there. So, I'm melting the butter for a reason with the oil. See how it's starting to foam up? Now I wish you could smell this. I'm going to add some flour to make a roux. That's what's going to thicken the soup up. Oh, see that? Then, once the roux cooks about 4 or 5 minutes, I'm going to add a couple of bay leaves, a little bit of thyme. You know, we need more thyme. Exactly. So add the stems and all. Who cares, right? I mean, you're not going to what are you going to... I'm not going there. Anyhow.
Oh, yeah. Have some soup, floss all at the same time.
Now, chicken broth. You can use water. If you use water, just make sure to season it. I don't know where your water comes from, where mine comes from. You better strain it, but I'll tell you, it don't come seasoned.
Oh, yeah, what was that, a tire?
Now, we're going to bring this to a boil. Folks, remember, whenever you are going to use a roux or any thickening agent, it is never going to be at its full thickening ability until it comes to a boil. So you look at this right here, it's not boiling, you go, oh boy, what am I going to do now? Relax. Let it come to a boil. Then we're going to add the kielbasa. When you're using roux, you got to use one hot to one cold. So if the roux's hot, the stock's got to be, it can be warm, but it can't be boiling. If you add hot to hot or cold to cold, you're going to have lumps until the lumps cook out, okay? I'm reducing this down because you can see the thickness, okay? Nice thickness, but it's not, you know, you can't, it's not like you're going to stick a spoon in here. And there's a reason for that. I'm getting that evaporation of that stock going out, getting the flavor of the onions. Now, simply, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a little beer. I'm using a dark beer, okay? You can use whatever you want. We're going to add a little beer. Adding that as the cooking process has happening, like is right now. They call that fortifying. I don't make the rules up. I'm just a reporter, you know, statistical data here. Now that we've got that, and we've got the flavor of the beer in there, now we're going to put the kielbasa back in, okay? We're going to let this cook. While it's cooking, let me go over a couple of things. I made, with regular bread, some croutons. That might be an option that you might want to have. And to the diced bread, little olive oil, salt, and pepper, I just sprinkled some grated Gruyere, which is a Swiss cheese from Switzerland, okay? Gruyere cheese on there. They make a nice little crouton. All right. Now, the next thing, while this soup begins to start cooking, and you see it's not that thick right now, there are many different thickening agents that you can use. The classic ones being, of course, as I said already, the roux, cornstarch, which you have to dissolve in some sort of cold water. Arrowroot is another one. But then there are other products that thicken too, like potatoes. Potatoes are a good thickener. Rice is another thickener. One of my favorites is cheese. Okay? Oh, yeah, babe. Oh, yeah. So, what we're going to do here real quick, let me show you this. We're going to put a little lid, and we're going to just half cover it like this. See, some things should be covered, some things not. Depends how much evaporation you want, how much concentration you want, or how much moisture you want to really lock in so that it's not evaporating. Okay? It's the little things that make you so happy. What I want to do now is I have some diced Gruyere, the Swiss cheese. I'm going to start adding that Swiss cheese and start stirring that in here for our kielbasa cheese soup. If you want to serve this as a wonderful course, look at the nice thickness of this, right? We seasoned it, re-seasoned it. Now what we'll do is we'll just spoon up a little bit of this wonderful soup. Yeah. Nice link of this kielbasa. Be careful you don't splash it. Oh, man. If I went to somebody's house and they served me this, I ain't leaving. I'm like, what's for breakfast? Couple of those cheesy croutons that we talked about, folks. A little bit of fresh chives like that. There you have it, a little soup.